Alright, in this video we have a step function. You can tell it's a step function because we have a bunch of horizontal lines and then some if statements that are next to it, and those if statements contain the domains of these horizontal lines. So the first graph that we're going to do is the horizontal line y equals 4. Okay, so I'm going to circle that and I will plot this on my graph. So here's for it, here for y. I'm going to plot my line going this way. I could also run it this way. And if you check every point on this horizontal line, every y value is going to equal 4. So that's why whenever you have y equals 4, it's a horizontal line. Every point here is a y value of 4. Let's go ahead and do our next line. Or actually, before we do that line, I'm going to follow this constraint. So we only want this horizontal line between 0 and 2. Okay, so I'm going to need to change my horizontal line right here and make it from 0 to 2. And when I say 0 to 2, that's on the x values. So right here, that's going to have an x value of 0. Right here, you've got an x value of 2. So if you wanted to write out those points, they would be right there. 0, 4 is right here, and 2, 4 will be right here. Here are your two x values, and then your y's are always going to be 4 because that's your y equals 4 line, which is horizontal. Now you're going to want to plug in your inequality symbols, well, the dots that represent the inequality symbols. Because this is just less than and not less than or equal to, we're going to have a open circle around there. Because this inequality symbol is less than or equal to, we want to include any value, so we fill that in. It's going to be a solid dot. Okay, open dot whenever it's not equal to as well, and then we have a closed dot whenever it's equal to as well. So that's the first line. The second line we'll do in red right here, and that's going to be a horizontal line running through y equals 3. So I'm going to run that line through y equals 3, and we need it to be only between 2 and 4. So the x values can only be between 2 and 4. So let's I need to shrink this down and make it between 2 and 4. Okay, and now we want to add in if it's a open dot or a closed dot. So by 2, it's less than, so we don't want to include it. It's going to be an open dot. And then right here, it's less than or equal to 4. So you want to, whoops, just caught that. You're going to want to fill this dot in here. So actually, I made a mistake right there. That shouldn't go all the way to the 5. It should stop at the 4. Alright. Next line will be purple, and that's a horizontal line going through y equals 1. So there it is. And our line is going to go through y equals 1 right there. And we only want it when it's has x values between 4 and 6. So I have to move this over again. So that's going to be from 4 to 6. And then include my open dot on the left. And then a solid dot right here. Okay. It's kind of hard to be really accurate on a computer like that, but this is more or less your step function for this problem right here.